All right, so how manufacturers cascade strategic plans to their teams? Most companies we visit already have a plan. They're very good about doing that. Where we see the gap is when they're rolling those down, cascading them down to the plant level and subsequent levels. So let's share a process on how to do that and some tips. So as usual, the corporate level, senior leaders meet together. They analyze past performance, look at future plans, and come up with what are the imperatives for the business, and therefore we establish targets. So let's say in this case, as an example, corporate has established as an annual target that profit margins need to improve by 15% this year compared to last year. Okay, so now that gets passed down to the various plans that conform the enterprise, as you all know. And so each one of these plans would have a leader, and this leader would meet with their team, and they discuss how much they need to improve locally at the plant level to be able to satisfy their goals and commit to those goals. Each one of these department managers would have to meet with their teams and develop a local level at the value stream or production line level to satisfy and roll up to that 15% or their portion of that 50% improvement of the plan at the corporate level. And so in this case, I'm translating those to internal scrap and rework as a percent of sales by 35% at the plant level. And let's say the team said we would need to improve our first batch yield up to 99% from whatever the number was last year. So as you can see, there's already engagement, there's already participation, there's already some level of ownership, buy-in. And so this is what you want to see. And so once those get rolled up and you have those commitments, what happens now is we have those targets, we have those goals. So you want to make them where we have owners, right? And that's what you're seeing here. General manager, plant manager, whatever the case may be, president. And then we have a production manager, plant manager, or whatever the business value stream manager level of leadership. And so that's the other goal here, or the other tip here, having an owner. The next thing is to make them visible. So as you can see here, we have metrics. You'd have metrics at every level. So the senior leadership team at the local level would be looking at the operational goals and the financial goals. At the corporate level, they'll be looking at the financial results, of course. And then these guys at the bottom level, at the tactical level, you have the operator looking at their production quality. And so you could see if the first batch yield is being met or not. And similarly with the rest of the production team. And so what this means is every day they're observing, they have a plan, they know what the priority is. We have to improve our quality. And at the middle level, we know it translates to higher margins. Okay, so what happens as a result of this? You have ownership. People own their goals. They look forward to actually the challenge of having to meet a goal. Second is that you empower your teams because now they can identify projects for improvement. They can find whatever avenue they need to deliver that goal. And third, you create pride, which breeds engagement from your team. So this is the process we recommend, highly recommend. One last thing I almost forgot is you want to have your team develop action items as targets are missed. And so that you have that PDCA cycle happening from the ground level all the way up to the plant level and so forth. So again, this is the process we recommend. If you have any thoughts or feedback, we'd love to hear your thoughts. Thanks for watching.
To receive more tips on how to drive profitable growth in your manufacturing business, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and follow us on LinkedIn. If you have questions or want to learn more about us, visit us at alphanovaconsulting.com. I'm Dan Burgos, and thanks for watching.